Oh, hello. Welcome
Hi.
back, everyone. Sorry. Pay attention. We're back. This is the Fighting Fantasy stream. We're playing a game book. These were all the rage in the 1980s. And nowadays, they're coming back into fashion. They're fun. Love, what did we just do? Remember?
You jumped over a chest.
Oh,
There was lead shot in there. You were literally looking at it. You were literally on the page.
I remember.
So I
Recap.
wasted a potion.
Do you want to recap who you are, what you're doing?
I'm Pussbeard. I have a magical breastplate, and I know magic. Although I know a lot less magic than I did like a
To
couple of hours
start with,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh
find-
yeah, I've got to kill some dude. I've got to assassinate Dyer.
Balthus Dyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
Robert Dias. I've
He's
got to
got
kill
a
him.
cute ass.
There he is.
Here
He's
he
got
is.
cake. There you go.
Wow. So you find yourself.
Wow.
You keep finding yourself. It's a Steve Jacksonism. A Steve Jacksonism. You find yourself at the foot of another spiral staircase leading up into the Black Tower. Climbing the stairs, you come to a landing where a single door is the only way forward.
All right.
You try the door.
Is there a picture you've got to... There we go.
Picture, Nina.
Oh my god. Oh god. Wow, that's
There's a lot of
questionable.
black used on that page.
Horrible, isn't it?
Um,
You feel yourself sucked
um,
into the room. As
What
if
are
by
you-
magic your torch
Nina?
flickers and dies.
Nina?
You are in
Nina?
pitch darkness.
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
You're in pitch darkness. Foolish adventurer! Says
Oh my
another
god!
voice.
What a terrifying voice!
Welcome to the home of the Ganges. It says in a
Sorry.
voice which changes tone from high to low as it speaks.
Welcome to the what?
Home of the Ganges. Unfortunately, it will be the last room you will ever see.
He looks like a balloon.
You cannot see, can you? But we can see you. Can't we, brothers? Laughing voices come from all around you, and a ghostly white luminous face flies towards you. You recoil in horror, throwing yourself on the ground and begin to feel very frightened.
Ah!
Lose 1 skill,
Oh.
2 stamina, and 1 luck point
Oh, that's fucking harsh.
as you pee yourself. What would you like? What do you think you would like to do in this dark room?
I kill all of them.
Using what?
Fire.
Hadouken!
You cast a
Hadouken!
fire spell
Yeah.
and wait for a fireball to appear at the end of your torch. However, the torch just flickers,
Oh.
revealing that there is a door on the far side of the room, but that is all. The Ganges laugh once more at your efforts to thwart them.
Fucking asshole.
You feel a blow on the head which knocks you to the ground. Lose 2 more stamina points.
Fuck off!
Do you have... Okay.
I don't have a pocket myriad, Lewis. Stop.
Do you have a spider in a jar?
No, I don't have a
Do you have
spider
a
in
charmed amulet?
No.
Do you have a jar of ointment?
No, I don't. I've got a lead shot. I've got Lunchables and Capri Sun.
A silence. Oh dear.
Am I dead, Lewis?
A terrible silence spreads over the room. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream comes from one corner, and a hideous face appears in the air, shooting towards you, screaming as it comes. Your hair stands on end, and your legs turn to jelly. Somehow, you panic and manage to reach the door, fling it open, and fall through. However, you have forgotten that you are high in the tower, and the balcony has no railing.
It's alright, I've got a levitation spell.
You tumble over the edge and fall straight.
I've got a levitation spell!
You tumble over the edge and fall straight down.
I've got a levitation spell!
If you have a levitation
I've
spell,
got a levitation spell.
turn to 103.
If I'd used it on those fucking stairs, I would be dead now.
Otherwise, you land in a crumpled heap at the base of the tower, and your broken body breathes its last breath.
Well, that's fine, because that doesn't happen.
You cast your spell, but nothing happens. You
Oh.
fall down and down from the tower, finally landing with a fatal crash on the floor below. The fearsome creatures have robbed you of your magic, and now of your life. You have failed in your mission to climb. the Citadel.
That is fucking
Chaos.
bullshit, Steve Jackson. Oh.
A spider in a jar, a charmed amulet, or a jar of ointment. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you make up a story for how you found one of these things, we will then go to that page.
So what is it? A spider in a jar?
Yeah, a spider
What?
in a jar, a charmed amulet, or a jar of ointment.
I'm pretty sure spider in a jar isn't going to do shit, is it? Okay, do you remember the room with the 3 baby Yodas?
Yes. Can we get
Okay.
those back?
Yeah.
In that chest that they had, that was filled with little weird dolls,
were-
they had their pet spider.
Where,
And little Boris, they love that spider more than anything.
where did it...
And that sweet spider, they raised it from
Oh, I might delete it.
from egg. And he's never left that jar, and he's always wanted to. He hisses.
Does he?
And they have to feed him their own blood. So he's got a taste for human blood.
Right, well, that's not going to help against floating fucking ghost heads that suckle your mouth.
Yeah, let's see what the worst object does. Because I reckon you need the charmed amulet, if anything.
Fuck me.
It works.
You take out the jar, and as you do so, the Ganges gasp. Arachne, says a voice. You have returned! And with those words, an invisible hand snatches the jar from you, lays it onto the ground, and opens the lid.
This is so fucking dumb.
The Spider-Man turns towards you
This is so
and
dumb.
growls angrily.
What?
You draw your sword as the beast scuttles towards you. You must now fight Spider-Man. Okay, now if he gets a single hit on you,
What?
I have to read this thing. You got hit and lost 2 stamina. Okay. The Spider-Man's weapon is its bite, which is highly poisonous. As it bites you, you feel the poison spreading through your system, numbing your nerves. As you stumble and fall to the ground, it attacks you again and again. Your last memory is its ugly little face biting into your neck. You have died.
Well, that's cool, isn't it?
Oh.
It gets 1 hit in and you're dead.
So that's-
Look, we got to get through this room.
Second death. Well, do you want to read the next fucking thing to magically pull out of your ass?
The spider was fine. I just got to kill the spider.
Okay, fine. I read it. If you kill the spider, then the faces kill you in the same way.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. I'm
What's
serious.
the point in having a fight against the spider? Why does the spider in the jar do anything?
It doesn't do
When
anything.
It leads to a fight, and then even if you beat the fight where 1 hit kills you, you die anyway.
Yes, you do. You die of the.
And if I run out the fucking door, I die anyway.
Yes.
When I gave the berries to those 3 baby Yodas,
Bring up the Yodas. You know.
and I rummaged around in their little toy box filled with dolls, and at the bottom there was this spider in a jar, and I threw that to one side and I squashed the spider, and then I saw underneath there was a little jar of ointment. So
What is that? Demands a ghostly voice. What do you say?
it's a jar of ointment.
What does it do?
It gets rid of rashes in personal places.
Oh, indeed. You hear them arguing amongst themselves quietly. We accept your offer. Leave the jar where you are and leave through this door. I'm not even joking.
Fuck.
What? That's what it says. You do not trust them and take the jar with you to the door. As you open the door, you fling the jar into the room and leave quickly.
Okay.
They descend on the ointment. Oh, soothing. Oh, finally.
It doesn't say that. You're making that bit up. Soothing.
Oh, it's very cooling. Ah, Nina.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
Can't even. I
Exhausted,
cannot
okay.
even.
Trying the door, it opens easily. But as you push the door, a loud hissing sound comes from within.
Oh, I wonder what that hissing noise could be.
You step inside and turn cold as a huge hydra
A hydra?
with 6 heads snakes its way towards
It does not say snakes its way. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can
Can I cast spell?
You can cast a creature copy spell.
I don't have that.
Do you know what? I will allow the fire spell here. You concentrate and cast your spell. The flamey fireball flies out from your hands.
Are you making this up?
And burns off 2 of the Hydra's heads.
Oh, wow.
But it still has 4 heads left.
Oh.
It turns to attack you.
Oh, no.
Okay, now, we've reached another one of these points where a sword, unfortunately, isn't going to do anything.
Right. That's a bit awkward because that's the only weapon I have.
You advance on the Hydra with your sword.
Yeah.
And the Hydra advances also. 2 of its heads dart out and bite you. 1 on the arm and 1 on the dick.
What?
Its sharp teeth pierce your thin dick skin and bite deep into your shaft. All is lost.
Oh.
You have failed in your mission.
Right. So what?
The only way to get past this, because it's not going to give me any stats for you to fight the thing with, so I can't plug that into the program and do an actual fight. You have to pull from your backpack one of the 3 following items. Now think about what might be good against a Hydra.
A pocket myriad.
Right. Now what the fuck is that? And where do you think you got it from?
Was that listed as one of them?
Unfortunately, that is listed as one of the options, yes.
Okay, hey, no, what are the other ones?
You should guess what you might use against the... I'll tell you what one of the other ones is, because you'll never guess.
I reckon it would be like...
A golden fleece.
Why are people saying mirror? You're thinking of a gorgon.
A silver mirror, you say? Interesting that's one of the options.
Excuse me? Do you remember those 3 baby Yodas, Lewis?
Bring up the Yodas. Bring up the Yodas, Nina.
3 baby Yodas. They loved me, and I gave them their tea, and it was delicious berries.
Is this how you remember this interaction going?
And they loved it. And then they had their little toy box with weird dolls. And in that toy box, there was a jar with a spider in. And I thought, oh, that's disgusting. I hate spiders. And then I saw the ointment, which I kept because it's useful and I needed that. And then underneath that, I saw there was a little silver mirror, like a hand mirror.
I love this. I love this. You hold up the mirror. It seems to have little effect on the creature. I think you're thinking of a Medusa, which continues its advance.
It's a gorgon. And Medusa was a gorgon.
Whatever. One head springs forwards and knocks the mirror from your hands, smashing it onto the floor.
So, remember the baby Yodas, Lewis? Do you remember those baby Yodas? There they are. And, I gave them delicious berries, and they died. And then I went over to their toy chest, and there were these weird dolls inside. There was a spider in a jar, there was a jar of ointment, there was a silver mirror, and there was also a golden fleece.
Goodness me.
I don't know what that golden fleece was doing there, Lewis.
You draw out the skin, and the creature hisses loudly. All of its heads retreat, and it remains still. Halfway across the room, a head darts out and snatches the fleece from your hands. But instead of attacking you, the Hydra slinks back into a corner.
Okay. So it was the fleece, because it guards the fleece.
The door slams shut behind you and brings you to the foot of another staircase.
Oh, God.
Reaching right up into the apex of the Citadel. A sign on the wall reads, "Halt. None may pass, but by order of Balthus Dyer." You realize that you are nearing your goal. Cautiously, you climb the stairs to the next landing, right up in the belfry of the Citadel.
Am I going to be able to defeat him? I haven't got a pocket myriad, Lewis.
In front of you is a solid metal door. You could try the handle, but the door is locked. So, instead, you lift a small flap. This is a combination lock, which can only be opened by those who know the combination. Do you know the combination?
Yes.
If so, turn to the section of the book with that same number.
I reckon trying to break it down isn't going to go well.
The door is solid metal, and no amount of charging, even with a strength spell, will budge it. You fall to your knees. After having come so far,
no!
Your mission has failed. Unable to go on, you will have to try again.
217.
217, all right.
217, chat is saying.
So tell us how you found that out, Simon.
Yeah.
I just looked at the keys and I saw that the numerals 1, 2, and 7 were like a bit worn off.
Right.
And so I entered, 1, 2, 7,
Right.
and then I enter 2, 1, 7 because that would be the next one.
You turn the handle as carefully as possible.
Oh,
So as to surprise whatever awaits you. Slowly, the door opens, and you enter the room, which is dark. And your blood drains as you see a 3-pronged trident heading directly for your throat. In a flash, you must decide what to do. What do you do?
duck,
Quickly, Simon. You can cast a spell, but can you figure out which one?
shielding.
Correct. In the nick of time, your spell stops the trident in mid-flight, horribly close to your neck.
Oh,
It drops to the ground. Oh my god.
don't say that. Need natural release.
Oh, what the fuck?
As you compose yourself after your fright,
What the-
you glance around the room. It is obviously some sort of military headquarters.
Oh yeah.
In the center of the room is a model landscape which you recognize as the Vale of Willow.
Oh my god.
Armies of miniature troops are positioned on the model.
Oh no, is he one of those fucking Warhammer nerds?
This must be the invasion plan. Balthus Dyer is playing Warhammer. Leaning against the table with his eyes fixed on you is Balthus
Is
Dyer
that really what he looks like?
himself.
Yeah, he's got a weird top knot.
Oh,
In his battle
man.
tunic of leather with wide studded wristbands, he looks more like a soldier than the demi-sorcerer he really is. Impudent peasant, he growls. Do you think you are any match for Balthus Dyer?
this is it. This is the boss fight.
Yeah. With these words, he snaps his fingers and you hear a grunting from behind. You swing around to see a grotesque creature shambling towards you.
Maybe not boss fight.
Its hairy body has 4 arms, each ending in vicious-looking hooks. I'll wager you are not even a match for a claw beast. What would you like to do? Would you like to defend? Draw your short sword.
What?
Draw your sword. Cast a shielding spell, or cast a weakness spell.
Cast a weakness spell.
The beast whimpers as the spell takes effect. It collapses in a heap, unable to lift itself from the ground.
Oh my god.
You step over and cut its head off.
Oh my god, what?
The unfortunate creature is dead at your feet.
Fucking kicked its ass.
Balthus Dyer is surprised at your success. So, he exclaims, you think yourself stronger than the rest? You may act quickly and cast a spell at him while he is monologuing.
Levitate.
Would you like to choose ESP, Fire Spell, or Creature Copy?
I've got fire. It's been fucking useless so far.
With a motion, you fling your hand forward and point to the floor beneath the sorcerer. Smoke and flames burst from the ground. Balthus Dyer jumps back a little, startled, and then closes his eyes to concentrate.
Uh-oh.
As they open, you could see a fire burning within the pupils themselves, and he steps forward into the flame you have created. Taking a handful of flaming rubble,
Oh.
he throws it at you.
Off.
As you jump to the side, the sorcerer's eyes follow you, and so does his fireball. It hits you in the chest, knocking you over. The scorching burns you for 4 stamina points.
Ah.
You may prepare another spell for your counterattack, and maybe cram down a quick lunchable. If you will not or cannot use magic, you will have to rely on your sword.
Yeah.
Draw your sword and turn to 351. As you advance with your sword drawn, the sorcerer pulls a scimitar from his belt.
Oh god.
Yes, he gloats. I will take great delight in finishing this off with weapons! And with those words, he leaps over the table towards you. The battle to follow will be a fight to the death! There's some weird stuff that happens if you do the other spells. And I feel like,
But I don't have the other spells.
well, let's just lore up a reason how you managed to get the spell. Give me some.
Do you remember the 3 baby Yodas there is?
You need to bring up 3 baby Yodas.
There's 3 baby Yodas. They were hungry. I had berries for them. And then I rummaged in their toy chest where they keep their dollies. And in that chest, bear with me. In that chest, there was a jar with a spider in called Rachni. There was a jar of ointment.
There was.
There was
What was that for?
It was healing ointment
For what?
for my rash. We don't talk about that. There was a silver mirror. There was a golden fleece. There was a spooky doll.
Indeed.
And I looked at the doll, and it looked up at me with very realistic eyes.
Right.
And I heard its voice in my head. And the voice said, Sabbath, Sabbath, I am using ESP to speak to you, Sabbath. And I was like, oh my goodness. Sabbath, I will teach you the ways of the ESP, Sabbath. And in return, you must kill me and put me out of my misery.
Good lord.
And I went, you got yourself a deal, buddy. Well, my name's not Glaz, whatever it was.
Okay, so we're back with Balthus Dyer.
Yeah.
So, you think yourself stronger than the rest. The head, the dead Goro is dead at your feet. You may act quickly and cast a spell at Balthus Dyer. Can you cast ESP or fire or creature copy?
Spellcasting. How do you spell ESP? E.
S.
P.
You concentrate on the sorcerer's mind. Can we get the zoom in? Images and words flash through your head. A couple of seconds later, there is nothing. You look up at Balthus Dyer, who is glaring at you. Do not try to probe the mind of Balthus Dyer, he commands. You concentrate again, but receive nothing. He's blocking your spell.
Great, that's a fucking waste of time then, wasn't it?
You reflect for a second on the images you did receive.
Oh.
A chart under the battle plan table. A sense of horror at a high-pitched screech. A blinding light. A ring on his finger. A razor-edged sword. And you. He's now mumbling under his breath, watching you with one eye. He raises one hand in the air and concentrates his gaze on it. Then he looks at you. He waves his hand in the air backwards and forwards and side to side. Faster and faster. With a crash, he brings his hand down on the table. You fall to the floor. Not in surprise, but because the whole room beneath you is shaking violently. Although he has a firm footing and is now walking towards you, you cannot rise to your feet at all.
Great.
Your only chance is to use a spell.
Levitate.
Would you like to use levitate?
Yes!
Or illusion?
Levitate, baby!
You rise into the air. The room continues to shake around you. You can fly wherever you wish to in the room. Would you like to fly to the armory cupboard? Would you like to nip behind the sorcerer? Would you like to fly over to the window? Or would you like to fly under the table?
I guess I'm going under the table.
You hover above Balthus and go under the table. Fixed under the table is a secret drawer, slightly ajar, and poking out of that drawer is a scroll of parchment. You grab the scroll and thrust it into your tunic, but you can hear Balthus murmuring under his breath. He's about to cast another spell.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which will this one be, and what can you do about it? Suddenly he is running around the table, touching each side as he goes, and as his touch, the table responds with a cracking sound. Now I have you, peasant, he gloats. Cautiously, you try to step out from beneath the table, but you cannot reach further than the table's edge. He has created invisible walls, which now trap you underneath.
That's wonderful.
Try as you might, you cannot break through his barriers.
Thanks, chat.
You are now his prisoner.
Thanks.
You have died. You have failed in your mission.
Great.
You're dead. Table
so that was a mistake. Table was a terrible mistake.
Table was a fucking disaster. To the armory cupboard, quickly nip behind the sorcerer or hover over to the window.
Armory, sure. Let's go to the armory. Maybe there's like a magic sword.
Many deadly weapons are inside the cabinet, but a blue-honed sword takes your eye.
Oh.
Balthus Dyer sees you take this sword and flies into a rage. Do not touch that weapon, he screams.
Yes!
But it is too late. You have it in your hand.
I've got it, motherfucker!
So be it, he says, sliding a scimitar from his own belt and advancing towards you. Your new weapon is an enchanted sword, which will add 2 points to all of your dice rolls when determining your attack strength. Do you want to roll it out?
Let's roll it out and just see what happens,
Okay.
shall we?
Yeah.
So my skill's increased. His skill has decreased because I've got a sword and I've got a breastplate.
Yeah. But he's got twice as much health as you.
He's got a lot of health.
But you've got some luck.
And I've got some luck. He hasn't got no luck.
Oh, Simon, you're losing real hard. Oh.
Okay, can I use my luck now?
You could use luck every time, yeah. So you can now roll luck.
Okay.
you go. Look, you hit a vital spot of the monster. It lost 2 extra stamina.
Okay, so I have to just keep doing that when I can.
Oh, you can do it again.
But I can. What does the stamina spell do?
Replenishes half of your stamina.
So what was my total stamina?
17.
17.
So we'll round up.
It'll give me 8.
You get 9 back. So 9 plus 3 is 12. So he's on 10 stamina. You're on 12. Oh, this fight is going badly. Okay. Oh, okay. He's on 7. Oh, you're getting lucky. You rolled a 7. He rolled a 3. Okay, he's on 5 hit points.
Oh my god.
You're doing it.
Come on now.
Oh my god, you just need one more hit.
Come on now.
I can't believe it.
Come on.
You're actually just going to... You just rolled the best dice in the world. Oh, yes. Amazing. We did it. You defeated him.
Oh, shit.
Balthus Dyer. Quick, go back to Nina's screen. She'll turn him into Ham.
Ham.
Balthus Dyer, lying at your feet, is dead. Your mission has been completed.
Oh my god.
The Vale of Willow is safe from attack.
And all it took was fudging a whole load of shit.
Maybe we didn't need to fudge all that. Maybe you could have just done it before
Like the
with your lucky
ESP
dice
didn't
roll.
come in useful at all, did it?
Not really. He wants you to... There's one bit where he wants you to join him. You can
What?
accept his offer
I could join him.
to, like, turn against the country folk. No, it's all right. To make sure his plan is destroyed, you take the drapes from the window and spread them across the table on which his battle plan is laid out.
Right. And then I use my last fire spell.
To set fire to the rich curtains. As the flames lick the table, you consider your own escape. Do you have a levitation spell left? If so, you may cast it and float out through the window to the safety of the ground below. If not, then you will need to recall your reserves and skill and cunning to avoid the guards and dangers of the Citadel on the way back.
I'll just throw myself out the window anyway.
Hey, Bale.
Yeah.
We did it! We did it!
And that was it, was it?
That's the end.
Oh my
You
god.
turned it to a ham.
He turned into a ham. We hammed him.
Chat is like shouting out to Nina. That was
that's
absolutely
okay.
incredible. Everything was
That's hard.
so good today. Thanks everyone. A big long
Thank you
outro.
so much.
Thank you, Nina.
That's all right.
That was really
Thanks for
fun.
having me.
And thank you, Steve Jackson, for writing this 36 years ago.
Sorry, Steve Jackson. I can't do the voice.
Lol.
Can you
All right.
do a high pitched woo?
Woo!
Woo.
You are for real.
All right, bye.